Hello everyone and welcome to the first semi-final of the 2024 Exeter Open. I'm Alex Varley, one of your commentators today, and I'm joined by...
I am also here, Mr. Balin Goramverdi. I will be the other commentator. Very exciting match coming up.
Interesting dynamic here. We've got Tim Antello on the left and James Martin on the right, both of Truro Fencing Club. James Martin is in fact Tim's coach, so a bit of a student against the master dynamic here going on. Refereed by Louis Gosling, who will be refereeing all of these important matches at the end of the 2024 Exeter Open. First hit there, very nice parry riposte from the fencer on the left. And the same again.
Yeah, very similar hit, I was going to say.
James doing well to take the attack out of the middle, but at the moment just going big and direct with that flunge, and it's not working for him. That is a better hit though, finding the preparation. I think that will be a card for Tim Antello.
It is indeed.
The god to master contact. You can't be doing that. James very strong in the middle there again. And this time able to avoid the parry.
Very, very solid finish there. You have fenced either of these fencers in your pools, Varley?
Well, in this year's iteration of the Exeter Open, we did a pool unique, so I fenced both of them, both different fences, both quite technical. Tim fenced very well in his last 8 match, coming through a very tight 15-14 match against a well-known name of the Southwest Regional Fencing, Richard Foster.
Yes.
And James, I've kind of known James on and off the circuit for many years now, and he's always been a very, very cool customer. Doesn't get flustered easily, and he has a large bag of tricks to use on the piste, and we're seeing that now.
Absolutely.
He's changed away from that flunge that he was relying on in those first hits that he got caught out on a couple of times. Now waiting for the action from his opponent, and well now Balin, if you'd like to explain that action.
That is a lovely point in line, you see. I'm somewhat an expert in this area, so I once again with the flunge. Yeah, very solid, confident point in line, right at the back of the piece.
We seem to have an interesting situation going on here. The referee had awarded the point. Tim seemed to be happy with that, but James has touched it. That's very honourable.
That's indeed very honourable. Fair play award will be going to Mr. Martin there.
He has now closed out this first half, and it's 8-3 going into the break. I think, in summary, Tim started off well with those nice parries, but James has just dominated in the middle, and it's so hard to pick up points in Sabre if you're unable to do that. And
exactly.
Tim, going into the second half, really needs to try and show more variety and show a bit more intensity in that middle area, so he can pick up the attack and then try and set up his own actions.
I'm just seeing a lot more confidence from James' side. It's both on the attacks and on defense as well. Just very well put together.
He is, like I said, a very experienced fencer at a strong competitive level, and I think we're seeing that today. The occasion not getting to him at this huge competition.
No, absolutely not. Cold.
So what do you make of the second half? Do you think much is going to change, or do you think it's going to be more of the same?
I'm expecting more of the same, I'm not going to lie. I think James has been always very consistent with his fencing. Once he gets into that rhythm, it's difficult to stop him. So I'm curious to see if either fencers will change something up. I mean, let's see.
Again, James coming out of the middle and getting the nice counter parry there. I think the problem for Tim at the moment is he's just not quite got the confidence you'd like to see going forward. Although that was better, falling short on the attack, but he did pick it up out of the middle, and he's got a very nice counter attack, or parry riposte rather, and that's what he was doing well in the first half, and he's got to set those up well if he kind of gives away the attack like that. But again, James just picking it up in the middle. And he's showing real experience and composure here, changing the options, and that's a lovely parry riposte.
That was a lovely parry riposte. Yeah, you can see him changing it up. Nice attack.
Good attack from Tim. Ambitious, shall we say. attempt for the counter-attack from James there. But he is kind of keeping it, you know, good generally. And a good counter-attack. Got the line out again. But eventually, Tim able to land the riposte there. Really interesting hit. Neither fence are really committing to their action. And again, James going for something a bit ostentatious, and Tim dealt with it very well.
There's a perfect word for it.
It's a good power
riposte, yes. Just changing it up for the last couple of hits. We're seeing some interesting maneuvers on the piece.
Tim Mantello there, deservedly scoring the hit.
And
a compound attack there that seals the fight, makes it 15-8. And that means James Martin will be through to the final of the Exeter Open. Who he will be fencing in that final, we don't yet know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Who is indeed on the other side of this?
Well, I know for a fact that I am, so I'm going to disappear.
Very good.
And leave the stream in your capable hands.
Back to the studio now.